A new tiny home village that attracted attention for sitting vacant finally has something to celebrate: an official and finally funded grand opening. South End Village will serve unhoused people in the area of Rainier Beach and South Seattle.
Fox 13's Jennifer Dowling went to the grand opening today and shares how supporters finally secured that funding. Jennifer.
Around 60 people will finally be able to move into these tiny homes. It's been a long road, but the funding finally came through.
Oh, yes, this is a lifesaver, you know, because it saved my life.
Tracy Williams was homeless in 2020, and when she was offered the chance to live in a tiny home village like this, it changed her life.
When I moved in there, I was very hopeless.
She says the village turned her life around within about 6 months.
I got the ball rolling. I turned in all my documents that was needed for me to get permanent housing.
They are fully insulated. They have heat, electricity. They have a lock-in door so folks can secure their possessions, which is a big deal.
Josh Castle, Advocacy and Community Engagement Director for the Low Income Housing Institute, or Lehigh, showed off one of the 40 units that had been sitting vacant for several weeks.
The village is fully funded, and we're thrilled to share that.
Lehigh Executive Director Sharon Lee said a last-minute $250,000 grant from the Lucky 7 Foundation to fund operations came through, with the King County Regional Homelessness Authority agreeing to an additional $500,000 in operating costs this year.
On the South End Tiny Home Village that has been under question, we did identify COVID relief dollars that we can use to close the gap.
Mark Dones, Executive Director of the King County Regional Homelessness Authority, explained further during a meeting this week where some of the money came from.
We have identified a source of funds, have communicated with Ms. Lee.
Sharon Lee had expressed concern last week that the King County Regional Homelessness Authority wasn't funding the tiny home village because leadership may have had a preference for other housing options.
When they came to town, they decided they did not like tiny houses, and they were very negative towards tiny houses. And so, you know, we were very concerned.
It's something Dones previously denied, further elaborating this week.
As a reminder, this proposal was ranked 4th in our competitive bidding process and did not include the information that the village was already built.
Despite the delay, operational funding is now in place.
This is an opportunity for us to bring people out of the rain, out of the cold.
Tracy Williams now works for Lehigh as a village coordinator at a different location. She feels this village will help others on the road to a new life.
I'm excited for all the ones that have the opportunity to come here, and we're going to continue building so that we can get more and more off the streets.
Lee says that people could start moving into the tiny home village as early as Tuesday. Reporting from Rainier Beach, Jennifer Dowling, Fox 13 News.